Ciao everybody, Ciao Juventini. Welcome back to the JuveCorner cast. I got Severino, Melon here. We're gonna bring you your latest reactions about the game that we had today, and also is Motta out? Question mark, because it's big controversies around the Juve fan base right now, and we have to talk about it. So like I said, everybody, my name is your host right here, Gio, and we're gonna get into it. And like I said, if you guys wanna, of course, like and subscribe, share the content. Let's go. I think we're like one sub away from 750. Let's go. Next is going to be 800. So let's keep it going. And Severino and Melon, how we're doing? Sev, what's going on?
Oh, Gio, thanks for having me on. This is going to be a rough pod right now, bro. This is not going to be easy to come up with stuff to try to justify what the hell we watched today.
Yeah,
This is not going to be. It's not an easy one. It's
yeah,
not an easy one, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it.
yeah. No, exactly. And Melon, what's going on, man?
I would have been good if we didn't fucking shit the bed today. But
Yeah, no, exactly. No, exactly. No, that's the thing. It's why this Juventus has been like this. And it's just like the inconsistency. We've been talking about this for weeks and weeks now. It's just the same bullshit every damn time. And it's just getting tired. And this is why I had to put in the title. Motta out question mark, because it's just like what's happening. Is his time up at Juve? Like if something happens the next game, I think he could be gone. Like it's just getting very closer and closer to that, because I think nobody's safe. Even players that are on the market. There's no one that's safe on this Juventus, including the management. Juntli as well, but Juntli I would say is a safe zone at the moment. But Motta, I have to say, for me, my opinion is like up in the air. It's Motta out, Motta in. See how it goes, for the whole year. But then I'm like, maybe it's just over. Maybe he really lost the locker room, and maybe he's just done because it's just not working. Severino, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about Thiago Motta?
Uh, I actually, so I've been calling I from what that out for about a month now, where I just saw a complete disconnect where there's something that it's a motivational thing, I guess, at this point, right? Like
No,
he's got the players, guys. Like these players on paper, how many times have you guys seen a game this year where we're going into the game, we're like, we got this, we got this, we got this. Like we have more than enough players available to do something here. And I think it's a more of a motivational thing and a disconnect thing with the players where they just don't look. They've shown signs of it. They've shown signs of that fine la fine like mentality, but at the end of the day, like especially recently, the last like two games, I want to say the Milan game we played good. I want to say the
yeah,
Milan Serie A game, not the Milan Super Cup game, because we played like shit in that one too,
yeah,
for the most part. So I'm gonna say it's more of a disconnect with him mentality wise, and we'll touch on this as we go into the live, but as much as everybody and all of us are calling for a change and whatever, I have two questions to that. A,
yeah,
how does that look as we're Juventus guys? Like we've never done anything like this, like fire a coach in the middle of the season and stuff like that. How does that look optic wise? Like, does it look like we're in disarray? Like we're almost like, holy shit, like what are we doing here? Number one. And number two, who do you get? Who do you get? I'm not crazy about the options,
yeah.
personally.
No, same here. Like, the rumors about Tudor, the Xavi rumors, if it's
Yeah.
even true, people are saying that's not true. But,
I heard
like
the Derby as well. The Derby
yeah,
also, yeah.
yeah, De Zerbi, I don't know about De Zerbi, but,
that
yeah,
Zippery's
I don't
not
want.
coming.
yeah, no
I
way.
don't want
But,
him.
yeah, yeah, but Melon, what is your reaction about Thiago Motta as so far, right, of the season? What were your thoughts about him joining and now, up to now?
He's a fraud. So I gotta say. I mean, he wanted this whole squad, and the fact that he's fallen out of favor with all the squad, all the players, it's just ridiculous. I don't know how you could be such a shit coach where what you say makes no sense that to the point where the players like don't even agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really think that he has lost the locker room, and Sev, it's starting to like we're starting to see that, we're starting to see, this Juventus, for example, like they don't have that grinta, even Melon said it in the post game, they're not showing that fire, they're not showing the intensity, and I've always had that since actually, day one of Motta's you know season, the first game of the season, I'd never seen the urgency from the first minute to the last minute. I've never seen the fino alla fine, like you said. So I haven't seen it yet. And like I said, the replacements, I'm like, listen, if we sack Motta now, the replacements don't excite me either. Because like I
Yeah,
said, Thiago Motta, we were all excited for him to come to Juve. Now it's like, now we're going to be, from now on, every single coach that we're going to get, we're going to be optimistic about every single season now that we get a new coach. Because like I said, now after Thiago Motta now really is not working out at the moment. I'm not going to say too much because he's still at the club, but there's a lot that needs to change, and like I said, one of them is Motta. It's either he does something or he heads for the door. And that's my question for Sev. Is like, if you were Juventus, what would you do now? Because it's like I said, it's not good. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I mean, here's how I look at it, and here's my little take and rant on the things that have bothered me about him. Are number one, he's acting like he has integrity as a coach, which means it's his way or no way. He refuses to adapt. He refuses to change. Today was the first game that Coop didn't play. And then when Coop, it was almost like he couldn't wait to get Coop into the fucking game. He couldn't wait to get this guy in. He's literally Rabiot 2.0, this guy. Like,
Yeah, but Rabiot was better.
Yeah.
well,
At
no,
that,
I
I mean,
know. Well, I
as of
wouldn't.
right
I wouldn't
now,
go that far.
yeah,
He was better since Coop has been here. Coop had like one good game since he's been here, I think, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we won like one game.
But
That's
like
it.
that's what bothers me about Motta is that like he just refuses to change, like, and to adapt and say, "Fuck, let me try Yildiz as a 10. Let me try Nico as a 10. Let me try this. Let me try this." It's more like, I'm gonna play high possession. I'm gonna play this kind of style. I'm gonna play this formation. I'm gonna play this. And you would think after this amount of draws and losses that he would have said, "All right, let me come out of the box today, trying something different," and he just refuses it. Now, cool. If you're a guy like, like an Allegri who's proven it, a Klopp who's proven it, anybody, go down the line of all the coaches, a Pep Guardiola. These guys have integrity. They've had experience. They've won. This guy's never fucking won anything. Zero. And everybody riding into this season rode the fact that he did what he did with Bologna last year.
Yeah.
And Gio, you know this about me. I was Giuntoli. I'm sorry. When Giuntoli picked Motta, he wasn't my first pick. Motta was not my first pick, but I liked that it was a different style than Allegri. So I was like, okay, he's a little bit more offensive than Allegri. He's going to play a 4-man back line. No more of this 3-5-2, and he's going to play high possession. So I said, okay, cool. That works for me because it's a 180 from what Allegri was doing. The only thing that Motta does do that Allegri did is he's a defensive and offensive type coach.
Yeah.
But my issue is more of, now he's more worried about keeping possession in these games, but not doing anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
All the possession that they had against Napoli, for example, on Saturday, the possession was ridiculous. And even today, and what did it get to? They get to the final third, and it's the same thing. The flanks, your wingers just sit on the sides, and they dunk the ball into the middle. Dushan's got 4 guys on him. Your midfielders aren't moving up. They're hanging back almost like centrocampista, if you want to call them, or whatever, where they just want to sit on the outside for the loose balls and then dunk them in. But Dushan's on an island by himself there with 5 guys around him. How many times I said it during the game? I said, how many times are they gonna keep trying that dink and dunk fucking bullshit? Take the guys on man. Take your guy in. Kunsensau can't do it by himself.
Yeah. And when was the last time we actually took a shot, like outside of the box, like
I
like
think
a
they, I
natural
think they
shot.
tried it like once or twice today, but it kept deflecting because Benfica was just hanging back, building like a virtual wall in front of the net, and no balls were getting through. I think Douglas Luiz tried it once, and I want to say maybe Nico was on the verge. You didn't know because they got deflected so quick.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And Melon, I mean, what do you think about like just the performances in general? Like this is, in my opinion, unacceptable. And if you were Juntuli, what would you do? Would you sack him now, or would you sack him at towards the end of the season?
I would wait. Sacking managers in the middle of the season is never a good idea. Just
Agreed.
wait. Try to find some good candidates for the job. If there's nobody, just keep Motta or go with Seb's lookalike Pablo Montero. He did a good
Hey,
job.
yeah. No, but like not just that, but it's just like the thing is, with Juve, it's like I don't see us sacking him now unless it gets like worse, like the losers are coming and where the top four is like not even coming to reach, then I think that he might get sacked. But like I said, the biggest questions I think from everybody is who the heck are we gonna replace him? Like Tudor, like I said, my dream of to coach Juve would be Zidane or Klopp. One of those two because they have the winning experience, they have the winning mentality, they know how to win. And I want to see it different from some for James. And I don't understand Juve. Juve always likes to go after Italian coaches. I'm starting to notice that. I think that we need we need like a change. We need like we definitely need some sort of change. I think in terms of the coaching, like not every coach from Italy is gonna be as good unless we would have got like Inzaghi, right? And he's doing, I would say, remarkable
Well,
things at Inter, right? We
for
talk about
for a
that.
coach for a coach like Zidane, you're gonna need the players. He's not gonna come here.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that there's something wrong with our players, but they're not good enough for him to come in.
Mm-hmm.
He's an Allegri type in that way where he's gonna want his own players, he's gonna want stars. Um Zidane is like a brilliant player coach, which means like he depends a lot on individual brilliance to
Yeah.
say, okay, I'm gonna rely on like Allegri was the same way with the Pogbas of the world and the Di Marias of the like all the guys he asked for the last few years.
Yep.
But I think it's a little bit different in the sense of I'm with Mellon on it. I don't. I think it makes it the optics of us switching coaches mid-year makes it look a little bit chaotic. Like it's gonna make it look like we're losing control of like what's going on, and then we turn into like when was it last year and this year with Napoli and Milan where they just and Lazio too, like where they're just like literally rotating coaches all year long.
Yeah.
So I think that doesn't add. It's not a good look for you.
It's on. Kinosa says unless he resigns, Motta would not be fired. It would be Juntli's failure. Ooh. Like I
Well,
said, I
yeah, of
mean,
course it's Julius failure.
oh yeah,
He
oh
picked
yeah,
them.
no,
He picked them. Guys,
yeah,
it's not a secret that Conte wanted to come here. You know, Conte wanted to come here. All you had to do was like send the plane over to Conte's house. He would have been here.
yeah,
Giuntoli picked Motta, bro, and I think he picked Motta because I feel like he almost could. I don't want to say he could control him, but he could. He's a young coach. This is his first big team, and he would have a little bit like he liked his quote unquote project. Like he liked his idea.
yeah,
But I think I didn't like Mota from the get go only because he came into this as if he held a higher thing. Hey, I just won Champions League, or I just won a Scudetto, or I just won something, and I've earned me telling players they're out of project, me telling coaches that the telling the president that I want this player that you didn't earn that yet, bro. He
yeah,
never earned that. He wasn't like a Leggedy asking for Pogba a few years ago.
yeah,
Like I don't. That's the part of it that like he came in a little too hard. That's the best way to say it. Mota came in too hard on this team, and now it's blowing up in his face.
yeah. No, and that's my biggest question, even for Melon too. It's like, do you guys think that it's the intense training from the start of the season that's really, I think, now it's taking, the hits on our players? Because, like, I've been saying that it could be that because, remember, it's Motta's first season playing for a high club like Juve, coaching a high club at Juve. And not just that, but also, like, with Juventus being back in Europe, it's more competitions, more games. This is like where Motta is like, he's still a newbie at this because Bologna were not in Champions League last season. They are this season because they qualified, but he only had to worry about one game per week. And that I think that is
But he was
starting
playing with
to.
house money, Gio. He last year
Wait,
he was
no,
playing with house money.
yeah, no, exactly. No, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. But like I said, I think that this is where the inexperience of a coach comes in, right? When they haven't played these many games all at once, And like I said, now Juve's paying the price for it. Now Juntley's now like what are we doing? Like what are we doing? And like I said, I don't know. I really don't know how much trust or how much patience the management is gonna have for Motta. Like I said, I'm with Motta until he does get sacked, but it all depends on one on how we play and how we start playing because remember, it's like it looked like we were sleeping on the field today, Sev. We looked like we were
Yeah.
sleeping.
Well, I've been saying this ever since the season started. I don't think that this team, other than Yildiz and Kuntensau, like they're the only ones who've shown at times, not consistently, at times, are the only ones who are willing to take their guy on and figuring out ways to create.
Yeah.
So that goes on Motta. Like, where is Motta on those training days to say, uh, you know, I need more creativity in the final third, like at the end when you're trying, because you got the possession part down. They don't let the team have the ball. They go nuts to try to fight back for the ball. And if they lose the ball, they attack and they attack and they attack. They re-get the ball, and then they start passing back and going this way and this way. And then they try to do. And then what is the team going to do? They're going to sit back, build like that little wall, and like Benfica did today, and we can't penetrate it. Duchan in the middle, and I don't give a shit. Anybody wants to hit with Duchan, bro? Nobody played good today.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
I don't
Nobody
care
did.
that every certain people like McKennie showed signs of it. Gonzalo showed signs. Yildiz was shit today. You want to go down the road and rate every player, that's fine. But it's the same thing as the second half of the Napoli game. Everybody ate it today, all of them, because
Yeah.
they just looked unmotivated.
Yeah.
Unmotivated. Keeping possession of the ball doesn't mean that you're succeeding at the game.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Exactly. Especially when you're just going side to side to side to side in slow motion, and I hate that. I hate that. I hate
I
that.
don't need to interrupt. Let me just get one last point in
Yeah.
before you guys go.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear bullshit tomorrow about whatever. I didn't watch his press conference. Today had nothing to do with the fact that Kalulu got hurt and Loka had to come and play as a CB.
No way.
I don't want to hear that because that's the same cop out that they did where he said last week after the Napoli game, oh, well, Napoli only has to play one game a week. Or a few months ago, oh, we lost our best defender, Bremer. There's
Mm-hmm.
no excuses like that. Give me a break.
No.
It's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit.
No, I mean we were playing like if you remember and Melon you too as well. If you guys remember, I mean the first minute Benfica were already penetrating into our own
Mm-hmm.
box with Kalulu there. So
Right.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We were
Well,
gonna
those, yeah,
concede.
but
We were gonna concede either way. It was just a
but
matter
what
of
happened a
time.
minute later? We bounced right back and pounded on them. They
You
looked
know.
better in the first 3 minutes than the rest of the game.
Yeah. No.
The rest
Yeah.
of the game, when Imangula had that header that the goalie saved, I was like, whoa, this is going to be like one of these big open wide matches. And then it just went. It's just like the air
Yeah.
came out of it.
Yeah. 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 I mean Melon. I mean if you saw like we are the better team. It's just like we've run out of ideas. You know, and that's just on Motta in my opinion. But what are your thoughts, man?
I don't really gotta say anything. Just Motta needs to change and adapt and not use any excuses because no top class manager uses excuses at this level. Just play the game, adapt, and like I don't know, not concede stupid goals.
Yeah, no, exactly, and
Yeah,
that's the
I
thing
mean the
that we.
two the
Yeah,
two
go ahead,
goals
Seth.
the two goals we conceded today. Gotti had a shit game. Weah had an awful game, and you guys all know if you've seen me on this live, I can't stand
Bro,
Weah.
stop hating on Weah.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't
Weah
stand
wasn't
him.
that
Oh my
bad.
god,
I mean,
bro,
listen. I
he just
mean, but here's the thing, Seth. Weah, like I said, Weah is playing at right back this game, and he was actually doing way better, I think, in terms of trying to
yeah. Well,
push forward.
I mean, at what cost? I mean, you're grading him on a curve now because he had to run in because supposedly something was wrong with Savona to play this game. I don't like Weah because to me he's not you. He's a good little player, but he's not a starter on Juventus of all teams. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not. His touches aren't that good. He's got no creativity. He's constantly passing the ball back when he's a winger. Like, and people say, "Oh, I'm just bitter because of Chiesa." No, I love Nico Gonzalez. I love Conceição. I love Yildiz. It has nothing to do with Chiesa. It's just that I don't think Weah. You could have found a better winger to be a fourth string winger on this team. He's got he's a one trick pony, bro, and he's speed. He's actually probably better as a fullback, I have to tell you, than he is a winger. Because today he actually, as much as I don't like him, he beat a lot of guys going back on defense because he's got
Yeah.
speed. That's his one skill. He's got very good speed. But he had that one shot on net. It looked like he hit it with like a freaking no power on it, no nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but like I said, it's. I think everybody in general was just shit today. But the thing is, you know,
100%.
I'm still half and half with Motta in, Motta out. The only reason why I say that is because remember we did get new signings, Colomwani, right? We still had Renato Vega, right? Alberto Costa as well, you know. And like I said, they weren't there for this game, but for the Empoli one, I think I'm gonna judge Motta way more for
Are
the Empoli
they
one.
really quick question? Are they available for the playoffs now against PSV or
Yes,
Milan?
yes, they are.
Oh, they will be. Okay, they're allowed to play.
Yep, they're gonna be allowed
So
to play for
stupid.
it.
These rules are not for nothing. That's a side note. It's so stupid. These rules
I
that
know.
like, oh, because you got them in the transfer window, they're not available for the current round. So
Yeah,
stupid.
it's so stupid. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's stupid. This is I think for the I think this is about the Conte situation because he couldn't deal with Conte.
Yes.
Giuntoli is the boss, not
Yeah,
Motta. Yeah,
Jonathan is right.
100%.
That.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
He
Jonathan
went.
is
He basically. Jonathan. He basically. I think that's a good point. Like Motta went almost like he's a puppet for
yeah,
Giuntoli at this point.
yeah. Yeah, not just that, but it also says, first of all, let's start questioning Giuntoli's ability. I know that Moji was not a saint, but he was an amazing manager. Yeah, no, like I said, no, we should start questioning Giuntoli and what he's actually trying to build for this Juventus. I think we should start doing that, but it's not just Giuntoli, I don't think. It's also the management above, and I've been saying it, the ownership. Get this guy, Elkan, out of our club. I don't care anymore, just get him out. Because this guy, like I said, there's no leadership up there. When there's no leadership up there, then you're gonna have like people like Giuntoli do whatever they want, do with this. Because not just that, Sev, but I've been hearing that Giuntoli and Motta, they're not aligned with some of the signings that, for example, they have the Giuntoli signings, they have some of the Motta signings, right? But there's a lot of things like the Douglas Luiz one. Was he a Motta signing? Question mark. Because I really don't know. I think that he's more of a Giuntoli signing than a Motta signing.
I mean, look, none of us in the summer had an issue with the Douglas Luiz. I liked it.
Yep.
Once I went, because I didn't know him that well on Aston Villa, so I went and looked at it and I liked it. So I was okay with that one. The Thuram move, I loved. I loved that move. I loved the Nico Gonzalez move. I liked the Cabal move. I liked,
Yeah.
I liked the moves. I don't want a Monday morning quarterback this thing, but
Yeah.
that's why I think Giuntoli is not on the hot seat yet. I think the only thing that Giuntoli is on the hot seat right now is for getting Motta. The players he brought in, guys, every single game that I've watched this year, I'm going into that game saying, I feel good with this, with the lineup. I feel good with, we're better than that team on paper.
Yeah.
And I said this, I was talking to my best friend is a Napoli fan. And we spoke after the game, and I was like, bro, no offense to your team, but you guys didn't beat us today. We beat ourselves, and that's what we do. We beat ourselves. We owned them in that first half on Saturday. We owned them. That half was awesome, the way we played.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we just came out and then looked garbage. And
Your
now
confidence.
when a team plays that good in the first half and comes out in the second half looking like absolute dog shit, sorry, that's on the coach.
Yep.
That's not on Giuntoli. That's not on the president. That's on the coach to motivate them, to keep them in it, to keep them hungry, to keep them not complacent. They look complacent, like, oh, we got a goal, we're good. I was actually happy that Benfica scored first today because I was like, in my head, I'm like, okay, that's going to make us hungry. That's going to make us try now.
Yep.
You know?
But it showed that we didn't want to try. And that's the biggest thing. And that's why I'm like, what does it take to get some motivation on this team? There's nothing. There's nothing from this team that I'm like, okay, wow, finally. And it's really embarrassing to say that because it's like, this is Juventus. This ain't Bologna. This is not, a mid-table team. This is Juventus. We're supposed to act like we are playing for Juventus. We're supposed to, like I said, there's no will, there's no courage, there's no personality.
Plus the money that you spent. Plus the money you spent.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, always, I think, like I just don't. I just want these players to do more because they're playing for the badge, because they're playing for a team like Juve, because they, like I said, it's such a heavy shirt to play for. You have to carry out, and you have to win. You have to win. You have to win. You have to win. You have to win.
You have to like, that's a really good point that you just brought up. Like, this shirt, I don't want to say it's a burden, but you said it perfectly. It's a very heavy shirt to wear. And you got to earn that. You got to earn doing that. And they don't look that. They don't have that drive. They looked like they had more of a drive under Allegri last year.
Yep.
And which it pains me to say because I wanted him the hell out because I couldn't stand his style of playing anymore. And his the way he likes to play, where he just parks the bus and scores an easy stupid goal and then just parks the bus the rest of the game. But what is he saying here?
Oh,
conviction. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, conviction.
Yeah.
No, I was reading what
this one.
what Jeff said. Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly, Jeff. You're 100% right.
Are we incomplete though?
Like I said, I don't. In my
Sure,
opinion,
we need center backs,
we are.
right?
Yeah, we need center backs.
We need
of course.
center backs. We need another 9. Well, we just got one, so whatever. But I'm saying I don't look at us as that's why we're losing.
It's a whole team problem. It's a whole team problem.
Yeah.
And like I said, it doesn't work when you have, like I said, there's like no motivation. It looks like that we're dead on the field, Like,
yep.
Come on. It's just the same stuff that we're going through every single time. And this is why I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what is Motta, like, what is the idea of Motta going to do? Because it's like, I really don't know. And I can't say what's going to happen with this guy because, like I said, if I would say something, I mean, I'm going to have to say, as of right now, for me, it's Motta out. Until I see a big change, which I doubt it, And that's why I said, I even said in the banner here, I said, Motta out with the question mark because it's just like, I'm really tired of the bull crap. I'm really tired of the excuses, too. Yes, we've lost players. Yes, we have a lot of players injured. Yes, of course. I think every team has lots of players injured. But the thing is, we don't fight. We don't show courage, and this is exactly why I'm like, if the coach really did lose the locker room, then he has to go. He's like a bad seed in the locker room, so he's got to go.
Well, I said this. When the whole Cambiaso rumors came out a few weeks ago. I want to say it was 2 weeks ago. I went on a crazy rant in Reno's chat, Gio. I don't know if you remember it. And what bothers me about the mindset, and this is to your credit, what you were saying, where it's from Motta to Juntuli to Elkan to everything. It's a domino effect from the top down. The fact that we have to go and sell a guy like Cambiaso so we could start to flatten our books a little bit and get better financially, right? Because we're like 100 and something million in the red still.
Yep.
Why between the fact that, and I understand I look at them because they're successful right now. Inter doesn't have to sell Barella or Di Marco or whatever, and their debt is 3 times worse than ours. And they don't have to go and sell one of their best players. They don't have to. They just figure out how to do it. But it translates onto the pitch.
Yep.
Inter, now, the last few seasons, they control every single game. They literally play with their opponents. They say, okay, you guys want the ball for 20 minutes? Here's the ball. Let's see what you're going to do with it. And they hang back, and they park the bus, and they defend. And then what do? They have the mindset, not necessarily the players. They've had injuries too. We all have. And they don't blame their injuries like we do. They have Champions League. They have 2 games a week just like we do. They don't blame it. But my point is, they look like a well-oiled machine right now. Like, they look like they're just on a mission, and they know exactly how to control every aspect of the game. And I don't mean by possession either.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of, you guys want the ball for 20 minutes? Here you go. We'll give you the ball. We'll give you guys possession for 20 minutes. Let's see what you're going to do. And then what do?
That's
They
because
play
have a
back.
competent
And
manager.
Exactly.
well,
Melon,
that's
exactly.
Melon,
Exactly.
perfect. They have a guy, and I can't stand him, by the way. I can't stand Inzaghi, but he's connecting with his players. He's motivating them. He has them saying, look, you guys are this way. You're this good. You can control every fucking aspect of the game. And we don't, and Motta's not relating that to our players. Because, guys, if you look position for position, are they that much better than us? I don't think so.
No. Yeah.
I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. We have really good players. We really do.
Yeah. And let me just read some of the comments and I'll get Melon's thoughts too. But it says, Jeff says here, don't forget that we're the second youngest team in the league. Problem with the coaches like Motta or the Allegris of the world is that they can manage players and try to utilize tactics.
Yep.
100%. I agree with that, Jeff. 100%, bro. 100%. And we got James Lapierre. My guy, James.
What's up?
Just finished watching replay a little bit ago. Interesting how we are talented, but missing something in yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what I'm saying, James. I just said that.
Yeah. This basically the same stuff happening every single week, oh man. 750 subscribers, way to go. Thank you so much, everybody. Like I said, share the content. Let's go. Let's get the likes. Remember, big giveaway, Sev. We know it. Big giveaway at 1K, guys.
Let's go. 1K.
Give me mystery. Let's go. 1K. And then this guy, he's here, Mr. Reno. We also got Jeff here, says, but our main problem lies in the discipline. Our younger player need a leader in the locker room. 100%. I've been saying it. Who's our real leader? Because this guy McKennie had the captain's armband. I mentioned it in the post game with Melon today. I said, who's our real leader? Like, seriously, if McKennie's wearing the captain's armband, then something is wrong. Something is wrong.
Well,
we had look on that. We had look on the field too. He didn't get the armband.
I think but I have to tell you, McKennie doesn't disappoint as far as, like, he's a tank out there. Like, he doesn't stop playing. He doesn't stop running. You could put him in the midfield. You could put him as a fullback. You could put him as a false 9 even. You could put him anywhere on the pitch. So I think that's why he got the captain's armband, is where he leads by example. I don't think he's a rah-rah captain. He's not like that guy who's gonna like get everybody up and going like Chiellini used to do it, or even Locatelli does that. He earned that armband. I don't have an issue with it. It's more of I didn't understand the technical issue of once Loca came in, why didn't he give the armband to Loca? I don't care, to be honest with you. Isn't that usually the way it works? Like if the guy comes in, you give him the armband, but McKennie
usually
kept it. But McKennie, hey guys, McKennie, I'm not saying he had a great game, but he didn't stop. Like he was a beast out there.
McKennie was one of the better players today.
Yeah, no, he was definitely today. Yeah, no, 100%.
And
but I'm like, is he captain material? Is he captain material? That's what I'm trying to get with, you know.
Yeah, this is the same guy that Motta didn't want in the project, by the way, in the beginning of the year.
Seriously,
and look at the season he's having.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Motta's a clown.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I agree with you.
But Melon, who do you think should be the regular captain on this team? I mean, me and Severino have always said like either Loca or Gatti, but who do you think?
Yeah, I've mentioned this on the lives before. Before this season, I actually say Bremer, but he's injured. I'd say Locatelli. Locatelli 1, Bremer 2, Gattone 3, Perin 4, and then I don't know if you want to count Cambiaso, but then he'd be 5. If not,
Cambiaso is 5.
Yeah.
That go McKennie.
Hey, so do you guys remember that? I don't know if it was a pregame or if it was one of the first games of the season. Dusan was captain.
Yeah,
that was preseason.
I remember that.
Was it preseason still?
Yeah, preseason. Yeah, I think it was preseason.
I think it was against like one of those. I think it was against Brest or one of those preseason games.
I think that he was captain like one time too in the season.
Yeah. See, I actually like the idea of him being captain, but I think lately he doesn't have the confidence level to like be one because he's going through his own shit. But if he was having a decent year, stat wise, I think he would be a good candidate.
Yeah, not only stat wise, but if he wasn't beefing with the ultras, then that's
another reason. He's beefing with the ultras too and stuff like that. That's a good point.
Yeah, which that kind of was like the turning point, I think, in where Vlahovic his future is gonna end up. It's gonna be more out than in, basically. And that's
Vlahovic has too many like mental things going on in his head. He's too like. I don't mean to say it, but he's like a little bit of like not a vagina, but he's like stop worrying about like a diva, but like stop worrying about what everybody else is thinking about you and just fucking play the game. That's it.
Exactly.
Like, and not to bring it back to Merda again, but do you ever see Thuram or Lautaro Martinez ever having all of these beefs with everything and being so emotional about, oh my God, they booed me, they did this, they did this?
Nope.
You never hear that. They just go and play. Lukaku too. Well, Lukaku sometimes does it. But you know what I mean? Like these big time strikers, like just go fucking play the game.
Yeah.
That's it. Just go play.
Exactly. And the funny thing is that and like I said, with this Juventus, like I said, these guys are like if the fans are booing them and stuff like that, it doesn't make them angry. They only get angry at the fans. Meanwhile, they should get angry on the pitch so that they can actually start playing, start actually doing something. Because it's just like, what are we doing? Like if you're gonna get mad,
I don't know if you guys noticed today, for example, Kunzensau, the Benfica fans, every time he went to take a corner kick today, was getting shit thrown at him.
Yep.
Did throw him off his game? No, he was still running around like Speedy Gonzalez, the whole freaking thing. Like he didn't stop. He didn't say, going back at them and doing. Guys, just fucking play your game. Guess what? Exactly. They'll stop if you start winning. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I agree with James, by the way.
Yeah, James says, but hey, Empoli and Feyenoord are good teams to start a good role with.
Is it definitely? No, it's not definitely Feyenoord, right? We don't know yet. We'll know Friday.
Yeah, we don't know. We'll know Friday. It's either Feyenoord.
Play Feyenoord. It's PSV or Milan.
Oh right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just Feyenoord gets the other one between those two.
Right.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's either PSV or Milan, which that's the thing. And like I said, we've beat these teams before. We beat both of them before. But the thing is, which Juve is going to come out? Is
Oh
it
my
the
god,
Juve?
guys! When we played PSV, we were a different team.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah,
Oh my god, that's
wait,
probably like
yeah,
our best game this year,
Yeah, but
right?
that was like 6 months ago.
Right, I
yeah.
was gonna
With
say that, Melon. Like when that PSV game was,
we had
I was
Bremer
like,
for that game.
holy shit.
We had Bremer for that game too. We had everybody
Yeah.
available. I think
Stop reminiscing about that.
we had. I think
Not
we
the same
had. We had everybody for that game, man. We had everybody. We had everybody. But now everybody's like injured, like But like I said, the injuries. Listen, we had except for Kalulu, right? Now he just got injured, but we basically had everybody, like especially in the front. Like Motta should not be saying no excuses about the attack. Nothing. You play to win. You play to win. But there's no motivation in this team. This is why I'm actually getting nervous for the game against Empoli too, because of if we're going down like this, nothing. It's like no drive. There's no nothing. Now I'm actually getting scared for the Empoli one too. It's like you're gonna have to get scared for every game now because, like I said, there's no drive. There's no hunger in this team. There's no okay, you know what? Let's stop this. Let's cut it out. Let's get together. Let's start fresh again. And let's start pushing. Let's embarrass teams. Let's embarrass these small teams that think that they could, come to Juve and do something,
Well, like we said earlier, it's their brains are so all over the place mentally where they don't even. Our biggest issue why we're not winning games is there's no creativity in the front line. That's it. There's no creativity. It's the same bullshit over and over and over again. Keep the possession, balls down the wings. Center it to a guy who's surrounded by 5 defenders, and it gets blocked, and it gets blocked. Bro, guys, even my wife, who doesn't know like soccer like we do, she's like, look, nobody's there. Center, look, nobody's there. Look, Vlahovic is covered by 5 guys. How's he supposed to get that ball? Bro, this is a girl. This is my wife saying it.
Yeah.
Once that doesn't work 2 or 3 times, guess what? Try something new.
Yeah.
Do something different. Let's go. Let's come up with something. Why am I saying this on a podcast? And Motta what is he saying in that locker room?
Exactly. I don't know what the heck he's saying. That's
Did
the thing.
he
It's
not see that they tried the same play like 8 times in a row and it didn't work and they just kept doing it?
Yeah, no, that's exactly why I like that's what I've been saying basically the whole season. It's like if the 3 of us can see it, right? Me, Sev, Melon, right? If we can see it, why can't Motta see it? He's the coach of Juve. He has a coaching license. He's coaching a top club right now, and he actually doesn't. I'm telling you right now. It's just like it makes my mind is blown, right? Because it's like, how the hell is this guy a coach then, and how was he even a player?
Gio.
Seriously,
Gio,
Yeah,
it's because he's never coached a team of this magnitude. He's only coached Spezia, Genoa, and Bologna. Nowhere close to Juve. So there's this change in management where he has to think differently, which, it's hard to do. But he still doesn't want to adapt after like 6-7 months in charge, and that's, pissing all of us off.
Yeah, no, Cambiaso captain at City. That's a funny one. I don't think Pep Guardiola wouldn't even dare to do that, I don't think, honestly. Susan, I think he means Dushan.
Yeah, Dushan,
yeah, Susan Vlahovic.
He is a crybaby that fought with the fans. Yeah, 100%, exactly.
Okay, but guys, I'm going to bury this Susan thing right away. If this guy scores like 4 goals in 2 games, you guys will all be loving him. So you relax with the Dushan thing.
Seb, that's not happening.
I don't think it's going to happen
There's
anytime soon,
Seb. There's a higher chance of you stopping vaping right now than Vlahovic scoring 2 goals.
No shot.
Oh, no, that's funny. No, but even look
I
at
went
this
through
one.
a whole vape because of this game. What are you kidding me?
What flavor is it?
Oh, like watermelon or something.
Watermelon?
Oh,
man.
That's like such a shit flavor.
Yeah.
I've
We also have
never done that, but I've heard that.
Yeah, no. Even this one, it says, "Is PSV worse than Empoli, Parma, or Cagliari?"
I don't know. I don't know the that league that much. I don't watch it too much to know, but no, I'm assuming they're a lot better than that. If they're in Champions League, well, they're in Champions League, so they got to be better than those teams.
Yeah. But even this one as well. Jeff says here, this Juve squad kind of reminds me of Stefano Pioli's Milan of 3 years ago. They were also a young team. They ended up getting Zlatan as a locker room dash moral boost type of player. We need that 100%. We need a guy that can bring the fire. This is exactly why I said, with the Sergio Ramos rumors in as a free agent, because we don't have that experience in the locker room. We need somebody that has already had that experience. And I know there's a lot of Juventini out here that do not wouldn't even dare to go after Sergio Ramos. But listen, guys,
Ramos can go fuck himself.
yeah, and no, but the thing, no, listen. I mean, listen, I don't like Ramos either. But listen, and exactly what Jeff says here, it says they ended up getting Zlatan as a locker room dash moral boost type of player to boost up the players, and we need that 100%.
Yep.
And like I said, we need like a general in the locker room. Bremer was our general, but he's not there. He's not there. So like I said, what is this team going to do to really get back up on its feet and start winning games? Because I don't see it. As it stands, I don't see it. I don't see
Guys,
it.
we can analyze this whole roster,
No.
like literally tip for tat, like every player. We are not
Yeah.
losing these games because of a certain player or whatever. As much as I need Coop to sit for a little bit because he's clearly lost, that's still not why we're losing all these games or drawing all the games that we did draw. It's a overall team hindsight shit.
Yeah.
It has. You could say, "Oh, this guy sucked today," or "This guy sucked today," or "That guy was good. This guy sucked." It's not that. Like we just said it. Like McKennie had a good game. Really cool. Okay, what did that do for us? Nothing. Zero. It didn't do shit for us.
Yeah.
You brought in Locatelli to play as a center back today. God bless the guy. He did the best job he could do. Quinton Tsao was killing himself on that right wing all day
Yeah.
long, trying to create something. What did it do for us? Nothing. Like
Yep.
as good as whatever. Gatti had a shit game. What did it do for us? Nothing. You could go high or low, good or bad. It's not an individual performance thing. Who's
Yeah.
right,
No.
James?
Exactly. I think he means Ronaldo.
Oh, I wish.
Oh man.
James,
That.
James, I get killed. I would take him in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, I would take him. People kill me for that.
Ronaldo wouldn't do anything.
Yeah. No. I mean,
Oh,
listen.
you're out of your mind. You're crazy.
I'm out of my mind. He's playing with camels in Saudi Arabia.
No, but the thing is,
You're crazy.
I think he would make a better impact offensively and start scoring. Like this guy would score anything like out of nothing. Like that's how Ronaldo is, you know. But like
That's
it or
why on
not, he's
Instagram
still
I've
like
been
that,
seeing
you know?
highlights of him scoring tap-ins.
But like I said, he's still scoring those goals.
Gio, you want me to get the chat and Melon all hyped up,
Yeah,
all riled up?
yeah.
Give me right now, your front line. Give me Ronaldo, Dybala, and Chiesa, and let's see how good we do. I don't care who the fucking coach is.
My
Give me those
God.
three back together. Back together. Those three players.
I mean, listen.
So,
I mean,
you're
that's
making me fantasize.
that's. Oh man, no, you're
What's
making
that,
me
Mel?
fantasize that. I'm not gonna lie, you're making me fantasize that too.
Hey
So-
guys, guess what? We had that for a season. You know
I
what
know,
I mean? We had that.
I know.
Yeah, we
Definitely
were all shit that
Dybala.
season.
I like Dybala, man. Though I think that I think we made a mistake definitely letting him go. I still think that we did. That
I mean, we could go down a whole other rabbit hole with that too.
yeah. Susan. Wait. Let me go back. It says wait, where did he say? True Jeff. We need some experience in this team, not just young players. Exactly. Yes, we do have a guy like Zlatan. His name is Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah,
But
I don't know about that. I'm scared to make ADP get into that role because God forbid he winds up like Nedved
oh
or
no,
some shit. Like I don't want my hero and my legend getting tainted.
Yep. And
I don't
Susan
know.
ain't scoring 4 goals for the rest of the year.
Not on this team.
Yeah, no, not on this
But
team. I know.
Duchan will go to Manchester City and score 5 in two games.
Yeah, no, I meant Duchan, but Susan sounds pretty. Jeff says, "Trust me, I despise Ramos with a passion, but he would have been perfect." Exactly, Jeff, and I agree with you on this because, I don't like Ramos. I don't like him for a passion. Like trust me, like what he did at Real Madrid against us, like, man.
Gio, the defender that we were close to getting that played for Benfica today, he looked good. What's his name?
Antonio Silva, I know.
Antonio Silva. Yep.
I was watching him too today. He did play very well.
Yeah.
Very well. Jonathan says we can just sign more players who are on the bench at other clubs until we become Sassuolo. Oh, I love that comment. That's a good one. That's a good one, Jonathan. Yeah, and everybody's saying, "Oh, okay." Chico looks one-dimensional now. New.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Oh, James, come on, James.
Man,
Come
here
on,
we
James.
go.
Come
All
on,
right.
James.
On that note, I'm going to get a beer.
Yeah, no, come on, James. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Wait, hold on.
Bro. Come on,
James, don't say the C word. Don't say the
That's
C
it.
word with
I
me.
want to say the C word. Let's go. But cooler and with knees. Oh my god. Oh, come on. He's not, dude. Come on, James. Come on. This guy
Get
Kiss
James
is struggling
off
to
the
get
chat.
minutes, man. This definitely Dybala, and he would be the captain. Jumping already for Dybala to be captain? I mean, yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah, 100%.
But he was our captain.
Yeah, he was, right? For like
Yeah,
a
the season that
Yeah.
Chiellini got injured.
Yeah. Steve naming J Med All Stars plus Ronnie, love it. Oh man.
Hey, we had him. That was 1 year that we had all three.
Yeah. But the thing is, wait, who was injured during that season? Was it Dybala always being injured? Yeah, right?
Dybala.
Yeah.
It was Dybala, and then was that the same year? Was that the year we lost Higuain?
Yeah.
I always get
Yep.
those 2 years or 3 years confused because I'm like, how the hell do we have Chiesa, Ronaldo, Dybala, Higuain? I don't even remember who else was up there.
Morata.
Motta was there
right?
too. Like, but I can't remember. My memory those few years is shot. Like, I don't remember. Higuain had already left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He left in 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
Okay, so he left. Didn't we have Bernardeschi that year too as a winger?
Yeah, he was here
Yeah.
both those years.
Yeah. Bernardeschi was there.
He was there too, but then didn't he get hurt? And then we got Chiesa from Fiorentina the year after or something shit like I can't remember. My memory is shot. I don't remember.
I think we
What
got
is this?
him.
What's Reno saying? Motta interista. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about Reno? Reno's gonna
Cartonato.
he's gonna hate Motta now just as much as he hated Allegri.
Listen, if Motta can somehow change it around, listen, I'm all for it, please, because I don't see anybody getting anybody now. We're not becoming another Roma, okay? We're not becoming another Roma, please. I don't need that. I'm like,
Melon, would you fire him right now?
Hell no.
no.
You wouldn't.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
no,
would.
But here's the thing.
I'm not.
I would wait until, as end the season, as I said. And one option, I don't know if you guys would like this, but I'd go for De Rossi.
Oh,
Really?
my God, dude. Bro,
He was good at Roma. I don't know why
I'm
they sacked
telling
him.
you right now, bro, you talk about a coach that's going to require, allegiance and fight. Bro, Melon, I think me and you are in the minority on this because Juventus fans are very, passionate about, Juventus guys and other club guys. Me and you are probably in the minority, but I would take if I woke up tomorrow morning for work and went on my Instagram and saw that Juventus got De Rossi, I'd be ecstatic. I would take it.
It's not just a minority. I think we're the only two.
Yeah, right.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. I think that a lot of Juventus fans wouldn't be okay with it. I would take him in a heartbeat.
No, listen. I think De Rossi could get a lot of our players right now. I would actually be on a high with that. Honestly, I would love that. I would actually love that.
You talk about a guy that requires players to have fire and passion, and I like the way he plays. He plays a straight up 4-3. Oh my God, I would take him in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
James says Susan is Gabriel Jesus level at best, even at City or Arsenal. Arsenal.
Arsenal.
I thought Ramos retired. Please, he's a butcher. But listen, for the experience, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, listen, we all hate Ramos, but listen. But just for
Everybody
the
hates
experience.
Ramos, but maybe
Yeah.
we need a guy that everybody hates.
Yeah.
Not
Seriously.
to sound too, pardon my French, we need a dick on this team.
Yeah.
We don't have one.
No, exactly.
We don't have like an asshole.
Well, we don't have a guy. Remember, we don't have a dude that would just like, what I'm saying, like get this team up and stuff like that. Be that asshole in the locker room.
Yeah.
We don't have it. We don't have it.
we don't
King
have
said
that guy.
we had Mandzukic. That was a 20. He left in 2019, I believe.
2019, I think that was.
Nah, it was January
Right?
2020.
Oh, 2020. Okay.
Oh, he left in January?
Wow.
He didn't play
Anyway.
that season, I remember, because Sadi didn't like him.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
God,
yes,
this
yes,
guy.
yes. Now I
we could have
remember.
used Mandzukic for another couple of years, but this guy had to ruin it. Can't believe it. Higuain, Dybala, Ronnie tried him, but it all got played 3x. Yeah.
Those three, yes.
Yeah.
Those three, yes. I know Dybala, Ronaldo, and Chiesa played a little bit more together because I think that was Chiesa's first year.
Yep. Sadi wouldn't play.
Yeah.
Brandon, what's going on, my friend?
What's up, man?
Dionisi as interim until the summer. No.
Is that Sassuolo manager?
Yeah.
I have no clue. Oh, that's a Sassuolo manager, right? Yeah, no. Sorry, James. I disagree on that, buddy. Disagree on that one. Nah, we need
Bro,
somebody
I
that
have
has
to tell
the
you
fire.
something. Melon brought up an idea that I didn't even have.
Yeah, De Rossi. Yeah, actually, I didn't think of
because
that.
I'm thinking what I'm hearing, which is the Zerbis, the Tudors.
Wait. But do you think that Tudor could be the same thing like De Rossi too in terms of like that, fire, that fight right in the locker room? I mean, what do you think?
Partially.
No, partially. Because I heard that he's that type of coach that will get the locker room up and like he's like that tough rough manager in the locker room.
Could
That's what I
be.
heard.
What kind of style? What kind of coach is Tudor?
Well, he's I think he's
Meaning,
more...
like is he like an Allegri type, or is he more like a?
No, I
Like
think
a-
he's more
like
he's
we
more
know-
attacking.
we know-
Yeah, he's
That's
more
what I'm
attacking,
saying.
but he's like
We know
aggressive. He's like aggressive attacking. You know what I'm saying? Like when you push, it's like swarm. And not just that, but I think his defense was also good. But he did very well. Well, he did well at Lazio until I think they got into like a spat
for a little
with,
bit. He had a little
for
he had a
Lotito.
little stretch with Lazio last year. Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, I forgot what other team he did well at. Marseille, he did well,
Marseille.
right? Yeah, he did well at Marseille, and then he left. But yeah, and yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have a bunch of we do, man. We have a bunch of pussies.
Yeah,
exactly.
one of those is Vlahovic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I have to say that. No, it's Susan. It's Susan now. It's Susan.
Wait, Gio.
Yeah.
Do you have Vlahovic on that jersey?
No. On my other jersey.
You got a name on that?
No, I don't. Not on this one. I have it on my the home one. But Mandzukic and Ronnie played so well together beginning. Oh yeah. Mandzukic I think was like the heart of Juve. Like, come on.
He was a
That
beast.
guy, that guy was a beast. Like, don't make me cry, James. Please don't make me cry, because I want to go back to those times. I want to go back to the winning days. Like, come on. Kulusevski was there too at that time.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right,
yeah.
Yeah,
Kulusevski.
Kulu was that too. Yep.
I wonder how
Yeah,
he would
'cause he
fit
would-
in this team. I wonder how he would fit.
He used to sub in and out. He is. I remember. Yep.
No. He is at Palermo now? Palermo? Who's at Palermo? Kulusevski's at Palermo? No.
No.
He's not Tottenham.
He's
He's
in
in
Tottenham.
he's in Tottenham. De Rossi is at Palermo now? Wow.
I didn't even know that. I thought he was still a free agent.
Me too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I actually didn't even know that. I'm surprised that IFTV, our guys from IFTV, never said anything about that. Right, Sev? They never said
I
nothing
didn't.
about De Rossi being there.
That's why when Mellon mentioned it, I said, oh, that's a good idea because he's free agent. What is that, Mellon?
Yeah, the Vlahovic. Vlahovic
Vlahovic
jersey
you-
kit.
You have the third in the Vlahovic?
Yeah.
I have a home in the Vlahovic this year's home. I
How
had
many
it on
I
my
got
people
list.
rumor on that one.
Oh man, how many people lose bets on Monday because Conte made it past January window with ADL? Because they're winning right now. That's why, James. But if they start losing,
I'm one of the. I mean, I never actually put a financial bet on it, but I never thought he would. I never thought Napoli would be where they are right now. And
no.
after losing Kvaratskhelia, I never thought that they would be where they are.
Yeah, no way,
No shot.
no way. But Akin Udinese, Dionisi. Oh, Dionisi's at Palermo. Dionisi. Okay, so De Rossi,
Okay. So,
De Rossi's still a free agent then. Okay.
bro, did you guys after the game see? You know how like CBS does, like they show all the other games highlights or whatever after the post game.
Yep.
I forget what team they played. Cannavaro was coaching against. Was it Milan?
For what team?
So Milan played some team I never heard of, and the coach of that team was Cannavaro.
Yeah, he's at a club I forgot. Either
Let's
was
get
it
him. Bring him on. Let's go.
What, Zagreb?
No,
I don't know the name of
Cannavaro,
the team.
right?
Yeah, Dinamo
Cannavaro, yeah, I
Zagreb.
don't-
Dinamo Zagreb. No, really?
Is that the
He's
team?
coaching that team?
I
Oh,
think he's at Zagreb.
I love
oh
him,
no
bro.
way,
I
man.
love him.
He beat Milan with. Oh, wow.
No, they didn't. No, I don't think they won. I think they lost.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't go.
Milan
I'm on my
lost.
phone.
No,
I can't.
no, Milan lost the game.
Milan lost the game today.
Yeah, 2-1 against Dinamo
So was
Zagreb.
it them? Was it them that Cannavaro was the? He's the. That's the coach. That's the team. He's the coach of.
I think so. Let me see. Let's see.
Bro, I'll take anybody right now. I need somebody just to motivate. I need a motivator.
Milan.
Melon, you get a lot of kids or no?
What was that?
I was saying you have a lot of kids or no?
I think I have 25 Juve kids.
Yeah,
Oh,
against
yeah, so
Cannavaro.
You're up there.
It's
It
against
was
Cannavaro.
against Cannavaro, right?
And Cannavaro won.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bring him on. Let's
Hey,
go.
man, I didn't even know that. Wow. Nah, but Cannavaro would need a little time, Sev. Cannavaro needs a little time.
What about Motta? What about Pirlo?
Yeah,
We
true.
gave
But the
these
thing
guys-
is,
we gave these guys chances.
I mean, no. But the thing is with Cannavaro, you know, I don't want to make the same mistake that we're doing with Motta. I think we got Motta.
No, I
a little
know,
bit
I
too
know.
early. I think we
I'm
got
just
Motta
saying-
too early.
I'm just saying I think we need like a rah type mental
Yeah.
state type coach, like motivator type guys.
Yeah.
Bro, I would even say take Chiellini out of the stands, sitting next to Scandavino every night, and let him coach the team.
De Rossi just signed this
Oh,
week.
did he really?
She said, "Wow." Oh yeah. Yep. Milan lost 2-1 against. Yep. A good coach with Gattuso. Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Yikes.
Is Gattuso still at Valencia?
I'm not sure. He might be.
I don't know if he's still there.
Yeah, I know
This
Valencia's
guy-
doing shit this season.
Yeah. Yeah, but that guy Gattuso, forget about it.
Yeah, Sev's favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like I said, I mean, what else is there to really say about this Juve, honestly, than other than we're shit, honestly, today, because it's like, oh man,
What happens? All right, I'll ask you guys this: we're playing Empoli on Sunday. Which, by the way, these 6:30 games are killer. 6:30 in the morning,
I
for
am
real.
not watching that game. I am not watching that game. I'm done. I'm
Like,
not watching any more games.
I
I'm
want to
done.
know. I want to know after the second half of the Napoli game and this game today. Where do you go? Like, where do you go? Are we home or away for that game? Does anybody know?
I think we're home. We're home.
Okay, so we're home. You structurally, where do you go to that game? Do you start Colomuani? Do you start Cambiaso if he's still here? Do you bench? I was just gonna say Kiesa. Do you bench Coop Miners again? Like, all of these questions. Because to me, the one thing I took out of today, especially in the second half, I said to myself, I can't believe that we have Dushan up front, Nico, Yildiz, Kunsensao up top, which I don't think I've seen it. Has that even happened this year? You know, like, and we still can't put together any kind of creativity with those four guys up front.
Wow.
And by the way, that substitution taking Thuram out, Thuram was awesome. He was playing great. Why are you taking him out?
I don't know. Like I said,
He's been
there's
good.
some stupid.
He's been. That's you talk about Jutuli signings. Thuram's been. He's a monster in that midfield. Monster.
You know, I like Duram. I think that was an underrated signing by Juntuli. Like I said, not everything I would say that Juntuli did was bad. I think that there was also ups, you know. But like I said, there's more downs than ups for the season. Like Douglas Luiz, for example. That guy.
Yeah. But see, Douglas has he has his moments too. Like today in the second half, he just looked like his passes were off. It's so funny how he tries to do it the way Loka does, where he sends those moon rocket passes across the field. Loka nails them on a dime. Douglas Luiz's are like over the guy's head. They're short. They're off to the side. Guys, we really need to start appreciating what we have in Locatelli. Locatelli, every long ball pass that he has is literally like you put a dime on the floor. He nails it. It's like literally right to the guy's fucking feet.
Oh yeah.
He's such a good passer. I'm not saying he's in the Beadlo range of talent, but he's really good. Locatelli's really good.
You know, like I said, and Locatelli was playing center back today.
Right.
So that says a lot, you know. And like I said,
it's funny because Locatelli today as a center back kind of reminded me of Bonucci.
Yeah.
Like the way he was able to find guys like down the wings and stuff. He was so good at that.
Against Empoli will be this team number 22 since the start of the season started. Great. Wow.
So wait, nobody answered my question. What do we do on Sunday?
I would start Colo. Definitely start Colo.
Okay.
Definitely. I would say, you know what, stick with Yildiz at the 10. Please don't put Coop back there. I bet you he's gonna put Coop there.
Bro, how many times did I say it, bro? I watched back our live from the other night. I think I must have said Coop is an 8 18 times. I counted it throughout the hour and a half podcast we did. I must have said Coop is an 8 literally like 18 times.
No, because it's the same shit over and over again. It's like it's repeating. Like the whole season's been just like repeating the same shit over and over again. Unless we win a game and it's like a miracle, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. We have to wait for a miracle to win matches. A miracle, and you can't have that. You can't have that. But I do have to say, definitely start Colo. Yildiz at the 10. I think bench Coop again. Unless if you're gonna give Locatelli a little bit of a rest since he did have to come in, put Coop into that Douglas Luiz role. Play him next to Thuram. I want to see how that works. And then
so you want Thuram and Douglas as the pivots.
Yeah. And then after that, I want to see Costa start.
Why would you
all
want
these guys
Luis to start?
Luis, I think he's.
I'd rather start Adzic.
Adzic?
Over Colo?
I mean, although Colo.
No, not Coldo, over Luis.
No, I said
Well,
Coop over Luis.
Ajis is a forward.
Yeah.
I know that's not the point. Luis is so shit that literally anybody can start over him.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, but like I said,
you know what I would do? Are they taking Tudam out wrong? Yes, I agree, James. Is it 3 games in a row that they keep taking Tudam out? Is it 3? I thought it was just the Napoli and this game.
no, 3
I
times.
don't remember now.
3 times.
And Jonathan makes a great point too. Where in God's name is Fagioli on this team?
Nowhere to
He's
be
gambling.
found. He's gone. He's gone. He's nowhere to be found. He's gone. He's gone.
Like even if they wanted to sell him, you gotta market your player a little bit. Guy never plays. He never plays.
Coop is to Motta what Rabiot was to Max, but here's the thing: it's like the same thing.
Dude,
it's
I
like,
call him 2.0, Rabiot 2.0.
Start Fagioli, give Luka a rest. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard on who to start with because of how we've been just shit these past couple games. So
I think Alberto Costa needs to start. I as good as McKennie is, any way you put him, if you're gonna use McKennie, put him in the midfield. Put him back where he needs to be. With Thuram.
I want to see Renato Vega, the new signing. I want to see the center back that we got.
Well, he's a center back. Well, yeah.
I know, but I
well,
now you
now you might, right? If Kalulu is that banged up.
Yeah, hamstring injury.
You know?
More injuries to the list, Sev. More injuries.
Oh my God.
Can't take it anymore.
Somebody wrote it in the chat during the game. They're like, "Oh, he's day to day. See you in 2 months at J Medical." You know, like it's really ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, and like I said, let's see what happens with this Juve. I really don't know what to say. Like in terms of the performances, it's just the same thing every time.
James is right. He had the 2 goals against Fiorentina, and they still pulled them.
Yeah, they pulled him off. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Motta, bro.
Play Arthur. Look up. Play Arthur.
Yeah, okay.
Damn, oh man, look at McKennie as midfielder and take us back to 2022 when we were in top 4. Oh my God.
No, can someone ban this guy from the chat?
I want to see
anything about Arthur ever again.
Arthur, yeah, no, Arthur's got to go. James, I'm sorry, Arthur has to go. Arthur has to go.
No, but he was joking, meaning like.
Yeah, he's joking.
That's how like.
I don't like jokes on this channel. We're only serious.
Bro, this guy, Melon, you're always joking about everything in the chat all the time. This guy says I'm a sellout. Nah, it's not different. You know it's true,
but
bro.
You are a sellout. You are a sellout.
How?
Alright, what?
I'm not. Wait. I'm not the one like Angelo over here that says Forza, something else, which I don't even want to get into.
Forza,
that guy.
Black and blue toilet.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I want to see.
Wait, this.
You saw it today.
You literally saw it today, brother.
No, we did not. Vlad was just isolated, and Yildiz was playing deeper. I'm not even gonna count that.
No, but
yeah,
I know, but technically, Yildiz was your 10 today.
Yeah.
Although I will say this, when Nico came in, Nico was playing as a 10, and Yildiz went out to the wing.
Yeah, I saw that. But then in Bangula,
they kind of rotated. When they took Bangula out, they put Yildiz in the wing, and they made Nico as a 10. Which I don't understand why they did that. Is it because Nico has more of a presence, like for headers and shit? Like I don't understand that. Arthur going to career's born and die. I think James has a Arthur jersey in his closet, and he just won't admit it. James definitely has an Arthur jersey.
Yeah. No, Yildiz was behind Vlahovic. Yeah, no, in terms of the formation,
he was.
In terms of the lineup, he was
keen. He was keen until Nico came. When Nico came in for Bangula, they switched it. Nico played as a 10, which didn't make any sense to me. Why wouldn't you keep Nico as the winger and keep Dusan and keep Yildiz as the 10?
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. You want to know why? Because it's fucking Motta ball, bro.
Motta's a dumbass.
Yeah. At that point, this guy, like I said, this guy Motta, forget about it, man. But yeah, no, I think that basically does cover up because I do have to
James
do
is
some
funny.
stuff. Arthur says and Neymar are. He played with a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, I wonder when is it gonna take for Motta to change formations? Seriously, like, dude, try something different. Like, oh man.
He's got to do a straight 4-3-3. That's what he's got to do. That's it.
Yeah.
Just get yourself back. Get your straightforward 4-3-3, and that's it. And then you see where that goes. God, I hope
Koopmeiners
not.
starting? No. I hope not.
I mean, Seb, you're always talking about how Koopmeiners is an 8. A 4-3-3 would actually suit him instead of playing this 4-2-3-1
Oh yeah,
where
yeah.
there's no 8.
Yeah.
Right.
That would be the.
Well, we
better.
don't have an 8 now.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't really have an 8. Who's our 8?
Nobody.
Koopmeiners.
Well, no, I'm saying Koopmeiners is playing as a 10
Quote, unquote,
most of the time.
Quote unquote.
Well, quote unquote.
Yeah, but it
as
doesn't
a
suit
10.
him.
Right. But here's the thing, and you know the pushback I get? Oh, but he played as a 10 with Atalanta under Gasperini.
That was bullshit.
That's what I...
Yeah.
Right. But that's my point. That's my point. It doesn't make any sense. Did he play as a 10 really with Gasperini?
Nope.
No.
I don't. What does Gasperini play? A 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1?
No, 3-5-2.
They plays 3 at the back.
Oh, he plays a 3-5-2. That's not a 10.
No. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
Koopmeiners is deeper than the other midfielders.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Like I said, when Koopmeiners was so effective because he used to always come late and then the ball would always fall to the feet at the right place at the right time, and then he always has to do is just finish. That's basically what he was.
Where's what's his name? Has it written a little bit. Reno was saying the other night that he would take Gasperini. How do you guys feel about that?
I would take Gasperini in a heartbeat.
You would?
Anyone would take him, but that's not realistic.
Oh yeah, it's not realistic. But I would take him in a heartbeat.
The guys, I don't know. I like him with Atalanta. Like, it just fits him. I think if he goes anywhere else, he'd.
No, I don't think so,
for
Seth.
so long.
Because you know why I say that? Because he's finally won something. He's won a European trophy. He's starting, like I said, he was competing for the Scudetto. Like I said, it all depends on what's going to happen with Napoli and Inter now. But if they do somehow catch up, right, and they end up winning the Scudetto, who knows? Like, they were in the Scudetto talk, and they still are, you know?
Yeah.
But like I said, you know, I think that him coming to Juve, bigger club, bigger ambition, that's for sure. You know, like I said, I think that, and he was a youth coach at Juve. He knows what Juve is. We need a coach that knows what Juve is. You know.
Well, that's right. I forgot about that. He was our back then what would be a next gen, right? He was like our next gen coach.
Yep. But yeah, no, like I said, I do wanna end the stream a little bit early tonight. So sorry everybody, because I do have something to go for tomorrow early. I do want to end a little bit. But like I said, like and subscribe, everybody. Let's go. Let's get to 800 now. We're 750 subscribers. Thank you to everybody that's been supporting the channel. Keep on going. Let's go. And also, guys, watch the videos. Very important. Watch the videos. And if you want future lives and stuff like that, like this, and you want to know like what times and stuff like that, make sure to press on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. And make sure it's on all notifications on. So, and like I said, everybody, let's keep it going. And Severino, Melon, thank you for coming tonight. Big pleasure.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, and like I said, if you have any other comments, like this is your chance to say about the channel.
Susan Vlogmas out.
Yeah, but no, but like I said, I mean, you know, what you guys think about the channels and stuff like that. Like, what do you think about it? Like, you know, going so far. Like, what has it been for you? Like, you know, I mean, like your.
Get to 1K. Let's get to 1K.
Yep, Melon, you.
I think Seb should follow me back on Instagram.
I didn't. If your name isn't Melon on Instagram, how am I gonna know? What's your name on Instagram?
It's 0FF2PC.
2PC. Oh yeah. I'll send you it, Seth. I'll send you it.
How would I know?
It would say followed by JuveCorner cast and followed by Frank.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
As soon as we end here, I'll go and follow.
All right. Well, like I said, everybody. Thank you thank you for joining tonight. We'll probably have a stream maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I might be doing a stream on Reno's channel. I might be doing a stream on a couple other channels. But like I said, let's keep it going. Listen. Even though we lost today, it's always fino alla fine. Forza Juventus. Ciao a tutti.